I see on XioMeiLin's side, she has a custom sprite of a taco. That is her nickname, Taco. So she's got a taco sprite as her Link sprite. She will still be facing off against Ganon.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun watching it, and it's one of those custom sprites that you can see in this game as the countdown begins. 10 seconds until they will officially race, and then we'll catch up.
And away we go.
And try the code Justin Bailey for the first cave. I don't think that works in Zelda.
I don't think that works in Zelda either. Both of them... Just going to say, both of them find a bonus cave. They opt to take different items. Jason Kimball went with the heart, while Taco went with the blue candle. I like Taco's play a little bit better early on, getting the candle to excavate Hyrule quickly.
Well, it's something that can be reversible because of the fact you're so close to start. You can up A and retry if you find a big secret and find a candle early.
Perfect. So now we see that both of them find the same level. Where are we, Rick?
Having a hard time figuring this one out at this moment. It's could be 7.
Could very well be 7. Maybe it could be 4. We'll find out more information as they continue to excavate this level further. But we see that Dr. Kimball heads out of Dodge. Nothing more that he can do.
Oh, no.
It could be 5.
It's 5. It's 5. That island room does not appear in 7.
All right, very good. So we have discovered that the dungeon that they were both in is level 5. Look at this. Dr. Kimball finds the greed is good secret worth a whopping 126 rupees.
Ooh, having a nice big secret right there. And that means, should he find a candle shop early, that means his decision to take the heart container is going to pay off.
Absolutely, and we see that Taco has found the same secret.
Just getting the money's not going to be a problem in this seed with that kind of secret.
Absolutely not. And look at this. The Armo statue for this seat is the bow.
That's very, very nice. And now it's going to be whether or not you're going to see a player go for the arrow in a shop.
Indeed, and with 105 rupees to their disposal, that is probably going to be a good play at this point because you just never know if you're going to be blocked by Gomas. Plus, they're very useful against Pole's voice.
Yep, absolutely. And I think it would be a smart play, especially if your weapon blocked at this moment. But we see the first real change in the play between these two players.
And that's going to cost Jason Kimball 21 rupees, just a little bit above the 20 you normally pay in the door repair.
He's got to watch out for his health. You don't really want to get to the southwest corner and die before you get there. It'd be not a huge time loss, but it would be a time loss.
Jason Kimball making his way to vanilla level 6. Yep, he's down to 1 heart. Got to be careful here, but it's just red Octoroks here. Behind there is a hint shop. He's got 84 rupees. Will he purchase a hint or two? He's going to purchase the 43 one, and Gliok lurks with the red candle, so we know now that the item in level 4 is the red candle.
Good to know if he gets in there. You know he's going to make a play for the item, not with the candle in hand. We're going to see him go buy a few more hints.
Fortunately, that second one was a community hint. I don't think he has enough money to buy the third hint. He's got 13 rupees. It was close.
He doesn't.
No.
Yeah, he needs 16. Very dangerous setup there with the moblins.
And no weapon. That's no good. Taco finds the medium secret there. It's worth 26, a little less than the 30 you'd normally see in vanilla Zelda, but still not bad considering we have a big, big secret this time. Cheap meat, expensive bombs. 44 rupees for the meat, but a whopping 36 rupees for the 4-pack of bombs. My goodness.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Taco go back in to buy the bombs without any, but she's not going to.
Instead, she's going to head for vanilla level 1, and Dr. Jason Kimball, heading in the same direction, finds a bonus cave. Picks up the heart container, gives her 4. Let's see if JK goes for the candle this time around. He does not. Picks up the heart. Would be an
interesting decision. Yeah. Now he would be really good to go. A 66% chance should he find the white sword shop.
Indeed, Rick. There is a chance he can pick up that white sword with the 5 hearts. Anywhere between 4 and 6 hearts to pick up the white sword in Randomizer.
It would be a nice find if it has your first sword. Especially if the other person can't pick it up themselves.
Absolutely. So we'll see how that comes into play later on. Taco's in the desert right now and goes into this cave here and finds a penalty. Going to be losing 21 rupees here.
Desert shop not kind. You're going to see her probably head to the forest now.
Ooh, but the doctor here has found the Take Any road.
Another Take Any road as the same as he saw in the southwest rather. So he's now at least saw 3 of the Take Any roads so far.
I'm going to try all of them to see where they lead to. One of them heads to the Deadwoods and a new level discovered by Taco.
All right, this one here is the potential being 4.
Yeah, there is a shot at this being level 4.
It's a Goriah set, which is a good set. Especially when you have the candles, so you at least have a small chance, but not with that many red Goriahs in there.
Yep, so she'll have to get out of there, and no, she's going to go back in there. She was trying. Oh, good trick. She unlocked that door.
Remember, if you see a key door to the left or right, just head to the screen to the left, come back in. That unlocks the door. Same thing if it's on the right-hand side, you do it on the right. Go into the screen to the right and come back.
And it pays off for her because she picks up a key in the process, which she could use later on in another dungeon. Finding another medium secret, giving her 97 rupees. Meanwhile, the doctor is broke. Another level discovery here for Taco.
Oh, hell, the Pepto-Bismol level.
Yes, indeed, that light shade of pink there. So what do we possibly have here? Oh, whiz robes. And when there's whiz robes, there's pancakes.
Yep. Not a good set to have to deal with. This looks like this is 2.
Oh, and speaking of worse sets, now Orangeland Mola's in level 2. My goodness. Down to 1 heart. Out of the frying pan and into the fire, a 4-headed Gleeok.
This, too, is not playing nice with Taco.
And all it is a power bracelet, which could be a required item, but I think she probably wanted to see a better item than that, considering all the peril she's had to go through. But, hey, it's an item nonetheless. She's already found it. Just needs a try.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. She knows where the Triforce is, but she's not going to be able to get there unless she keeps going back and forth. It's just a possibility. We did find out where 3 is.
Yep, and Hanla threatens in the desert, so she now knows the general location of level 3.
And there's not a lot of possibilities for level 3 either. There's really only 3 places where that can be. And she's going to try to eliminate one of the possibilities right now. Actually, no. She's going to try to bomb over near the single rock.
Bullseye, she's found it.
Yep, because level 3, when something's near the desert, it can either be the power bracelet slot, the desert shop, that one burn bush in the forest, or that right there, the cave that she's in.
And Fred Coughlin just mentioned in chat that there was a chance that power bracelet could have been required for the level, but in this case, it was not.
Yep, that would be the power bracelet just south of the ferry, the screen that Dr. Jason Kimball was just at. And oh shoot. Dungeon's a hard one when you don't have any weapon to attack people with. And Dr. Jason Kimball sent. We're gonna see what the ladder item, the coast item is. Ooh, recorder.
All right, we should be good to go now. Perfect. So both of them found the same 26 rupee medium secret, and that was something that the doctor needed because he was broke. And now we see that the Taco has discovered the ladder, or the letter rather, sorry about that, the letter, so now she can go ahead and buy potions if she finds a bonus cave that's got the potion shop.
All right, I can hear you now.
Perfect.
So far we've seen levels 2, 3, and 5, correct? We haven't seen anything else. Oh, we've seen 4 as well.
That's correct, yes. And now Taco has discovered that that recorder is the raft, or the ladder item on the coast. I can talk.
Well, the ladder. Oh, nice hint there for Dr. Jason Kimball. The white sword is along the river.
And with 5 hearts, he's going to have a 66% chance of picking up. Meanwhile, Taco has 6 hearts, so she's guaranteed the white sword if she can find it. Ooh, and the doctor dies at the waterfall.
That's bad because of the fact that that is one of the possible at the river slots.
Well, look at this. Taco has bought the wooden arrow, so now she's got a decent weapon to use for the dungeon, but only has 11 rupees. Watch for that.
Yeah, it's better than having nothing, but she would love to find where that white sword slot is right now.
And look at this. She's found the second of the 3 large secrets, so now she definitely has plenty of ammunition to go around.
That's key right there.
Indeed. So, again, neither of them have found any swords of any kind. We don't know where any weapons are, so this could be turning into a very trolly seed early on, Rick.
Yeah, we're looking at the possibility that the wood sword could be that top left Death Mountain spot.
Taco has found the location of a potion shop. Not going to show the letter yet. Smart move, because you don't want to waste time every time you find a potion shop with all that text. And we see now that the small secret in this seed is worth 11 rupees, a little bit more than what you'd find in vanilla Zelda with 10. And now we see that Dr. Jason Kimball has died where vanilla white sword is.
Another rough place to die right there. A lot of progress trying to get up to that section.
And I'm sorry, Rick, but we're out of the Tingle amiibos.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. I wanted one too, but what are you going to do? We'll carry on here as the doctor goes ahead and refills his health at the fairy fountain.
Move that makes sense after taking several deaths that he has.
Yeah, he knows the location of White Sword. He just hasn't been able to get there.
Meanwhile, I'm not surprised. I'll be surprised if Taco doesn't make her way over towards that area soon. But great use of the arrows against those moblins.
Absolutely. And not having a sword, a bow and arrow is a very nice weapon to have early on, and that's definitely the leg up that Taco's going to have against the Doctor.
It's the second best weapon and an alternative to the having the sword. The best being the wand.
Taco trying the staircase and finds a hint that the old man has a white sword along the river, so that's going to help Taco narrow down the location of that white sword.
You gotta think with 2 bombs, she's making her way over towards that area real fast after this top exploration.
Will she purchase some hints in this shop? Gonna go with the 15 rupees, step over the water to reach the silver arrow. So there we go. If she needs to step over the water, that means ladders required to get those silvers.
Ladder is required to get the recorder. Ladder is required to get silver arrow. Interesting.
Means whoever finds this ladder first could have a very nice advantage over the other, as we see that Taco has found a new level, potentially could be 1.
Nice position right there. Could be 1 or 8. We'll see in just a moment. She's got to be careful as she tries to make her way to the northeast corner, but nice use of the arrows against the levers. And another dungeon.
I'm finding it near vanilla money-making game. Going into that cave right now first, and finds the wooden sword.
You gotta be a happy Taco right now.
Absolutely. So now she's got a leg up on Dr. Jason Kimball twice, having both the bow and arrow and now the wooden sword. Easy location though. Just neither one of them had discovered it yet.
I'm surprised Dr. Jason Kimball and his exploration in that northeast section never made it over there.
So yeah, it took almost 17 minutes for one of these players to find any sword, and boy, Taco's got to be breathing a sigh of relief.
Breathing a sigh of relief, but also maybe a little nervous because of the fact that you're 17 minutes in and the wood sword is in an easier location than it'd be a trolley location.
Speaking of locations, level 9 is above that level that Taco's about to enter.
So is right there at the original letter location in vanilla.
Looks like it's level 6, Rick.
6 or 7, and we'll find out in just a couple of rooms.
Well, maybe we won't find out because she's ladder blocked.
At least on that said she is, but we might see her try to go north.
Now Dr. Jason Kimball making his way towards where the wooden sword is, and now he's going to be happy to discover, or maybe a little disappointed considering how long it's taken him, but he is finally going to have a weapon to use.
By the way, that is level 6.
Level 6 confirmed, and the wooden sword pickup for the Doctor. So now he's got a weapon that he can use in the dungeons.
Gotta be making him feel a little bit better, but here's the problem. He's got no bomb, so he's not going to find out that level 6 is just around the corner.
Ooh, and we find that the heart container is the item here in level 6.
Something you're going to pick up here, especially when you're not sure how many hearts you're going to have in the later part of the game.
And you might as well collect the heart. I mean, you can never have enough health. I mean, again, it's also useful if you want to try and pick up that magical sword. You need anywhere from 10 hearts to 14 hearts to pick that up, so every heart could be important, because having that magical sword in level 9.
Absolutely. It's not a bad thing to pick up. It's something that you want to pick up, but you're not going to go out of your way if you know it's in a dungeon and you already got 12 hearts and a magical sword.
True, yep. Indeed. And we see now that the doctor has bought a candle for 71 rupees, so now he can start burning away at the bushes.
Problem for Taco right now is she's out of bombs, and the potential of being bomb blocked is real in level 6.
Absolutely, and has this 3-headed Gleeok to deal with right now, too. Doing a good job with the fight, though, right now.
Absolutely. Just being very, very patient, not rushing into it.
Well, that was a very pristine fight there from Taco. Nice work.
Absolutely. Probably a little upset that it was just for a key, but would have loved to find bombs or find out, ooh, where's that Triforce?
Indeed. We're going to make our way further north and find some more Dark Nuts to deal with.
Yeah, but with Wood Sword, you're going to just try to go around them at this point, especially if you know it's not a item dropper.
And that double block, that does not have the item, correct?
That's correct. It might be a staircase to go somewhere, but you're not going to go searching for that with 8 blue Dark Nuts in around there.
Right, so, yep, she's just going to make out a dodge. Try again at that level at another time, so... Yeah, I think that's a smart play. She'll get back to it.
She knows where the white sword is. I would be surprised if she doesn't make a play towards that section of Hyrule's real fast. There's only 3 possible spots that are near the river.
I think this might be level 8, considering that we saw the screen go dark.
It is level 8.
Yep, and now the fact that this row has 4 sets of rooms and the map, this is definitely level 8. There's the white sword discovered by Jason, and he cannot pick it up. It's a 6-heart white sword seed, Rick.
That is real tough for him. Really tough. He's had a lot of bad luck this seed.
Yep, very bad luck here for the doctor, so my goodness gracious. So we see that Taco has discovered a diamond staircase. There could be an item there, or it just may lead her to another part of the dungeon. But she's got to get through these blue gorillas first, down to 1 heart. Look out.
Just got to be very, very careful with your battle.
Now the doctor finds another heart container, and this time is able to pick up the sword. Meanwhile, we see that Taco has found one of the 2 items in level 8. It's the magical wand.
You're going to pick this up. Without the white sword in your arsenal, you're going to pick this up. Nice crowd sword, too.
Beautiful, yep. That's a great pickup because magical wand does the same amount of hit points that a white sword would do, plus the range is fantastic. It can go across the entire room.
Very good pickup for her. And now, wouldn't this be interesting if this had the other item in it?
Unfortunately, it doesn't. It'll just lead her to another part of the dungeon.
But you're going to take it. You're going to see what you're looking for on the other side.
Absolutely. We see some bombs all by itself.
What a troll staircase.
It's a dead end, isn't it?
It may or may not be, but just only going 1 room over doesn't really help you. But at least now you know what you're looking for. You're looking for the corridor staircase.
Absolutely. Ooh, the doctor, by the way, has found the location of Mags.
Oh, the way up in the dark depths of Death Mountain.
Yep, just 2 screens above where the white sword is.
So there are some who call me Tim.
You know what that's from, Rick? Because I certainly don't know what that's from.
We're being told Monty Python.
Yes. Monty Python, Holy Grail. That's right. It's been years since I've seen that movie. Dang good movie there.
Spam, 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 spam.
We are the knights that say, "Nee." I believe it.
It's a take your money.
Take your money. All right. But that's another discussion for another stream. We see another level discovery here by the doctor. New one here.
Just south of Spectacle Rock. This has the potential of being... Oh, I don't know which one this is.
I
Well,
gotta
but you'll
believe
shoot
it's
your eye
level
out.
7. You'll shoot your eye out,
shoot
kid.
Your eye out. You'll shoot
Ho,
your
ho,
eye out.
ho. And speaking of being shot, the doctor has just taken his last hit. He'll have to try this level again.
Tough go, but seeing that means you're guaranteed a Wizrobe dungeon in 7.
Oh, that is not good. 33 rooms of pure nightmare, and when it's the Wizrobe pancake set, that makes it even worse, Rick.
Yeah. Ouch.
Not to mention these blue land molas. My goodness gracious. Trolley level 7. Here we come. Down to 1 heart. Look out. So, Rick, that means the only level we haven't discovered, believe it or not, is level 1.
Yep, finding out where Aquamensis dwells is being a tough go for our contestants this day, but now Taco gets a hint. But, level 1 has the red ring.
Beautiful.
If Taco finds that, she ain't gonna be investing in the blue ring.
Absolutely not. So, yeah, level 1 being the last level to find. So now all she has to do is find the second item in level 8 plus the Triforce piece. Neither one of them have picked up a Triforce piece yet. We're almost 26 minutes into this race. The doctor finding that doing a ladder clip with a Goma in your way is not the easiest thing to do in the world. Down to 1 heart.
Yeah, trying to block clip around him is probably one of the hardest feats in the speedrun category here. And
ooh, just getting bodied there.
Yep, because just when you think you have him beat, he's got you with a fireball, and that's going to push you off the block. And that's what the biggest worry is when you try to do your block clips here.
Well, he's going to give it another go, though. It's not stopped. And there is the Triforce pickup. Oh, that's where the corridor staircase is. Can you believe it? Where the Triforce is. Defeated all the enemies and landed right on it. Oh, Taco cannot be happy about that.
By the way,
look at this.
Big find right there for Dr. Jason Kimball. The any key. He doesn't have to worry about keys anymore.
I got to do this, Rick. The last race I did, red rings in level 1. It was in level 1 in my race. Magical Key is in level 7. It was in level 7 that last race. I gotta say one thing. Fred!
Wait a second. Magic Key was in 8. You can't say Fred for that.
Well, I'm just saying in the last race that I did, these 2 items were in the same level. Back-to-back races. That's what I'm getting after him for that.
Hey, I know. It's shuffled, but Fred's not shuffling it for your purposes.
That is true. It's like, oh, I've seen this episode before. This must be a rerun. No, it really isn't. That's just the luck of the draw. Speaking of luck.
Feels like Groundhog's Day. By the way, Taco made it back into the staircase, and she finds a flotation device.
Yep, it is the raft. So there is 2 raft locations in the land of Hyrule. We'll see if it comes into play.
Look at that hint for Dr. Jason Kimball. The silver to kill the beast lies somewhere.
Oh, I love that community hint. Yes, indeed. The silver to kill the beast does indeed lie somewhere. But where is it, Rick? We don't know yet. Not enough information.
That's correct.
Or, wait a minute, yes, there is information. We just don't know what level. You have to step over the water to get the silver arrows, but what level could that possibly be? It's not 8 or 7.
It could be 5, 6, 7, or 8. Rather 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, based on that information.
We're down to a 50-50
you just know it's not going to be in 1,
then.
2, or 3.
That means we have a 50-50 chance knowing what we already know. We know it's not in level 4, 6, 7, or 8. That means it's either in level 5 or could be the dreaded Wild Goose Chase in level 9.
Oh, that is correct, because the red candle's in 4.
Oh, it looks like this is raft required. Level 1 we have found.
Ooh, nice find there for Taco.
So yes, the raft, even though it only covers 2 spaces in the land of Hyrule, is required for this seed. Can you believe it?
She's going to pull out her handy-dandy wand, help herself out against these enemies. we know that the red ring's here, but what is the other item in 1?
Yep, and also what we need to figure out is, remember, in level 1, we're looking for 2 items. One of them is going to be on the ground, either all by itself as in a drop or concealed by an enemy, and then the second item is going to be behind that diamond-shaped staircase.
That's why she's trying to take care of this room, the blue darkness, and it's a very dangerous room.
Well, speaking of danger, but she does have the arrow. She's got some pulls to deal with. But having that arrow can really help her. It's a one-shot kill, so it should be no problem for Taco. Gets a key in the process.
That's correct. But, that's why you buy the arrow. That's why you buy the arrow when you deal with pull voice rooms.
Looks like the doctor's gone back into level 5.
Yep, he's trying to see if he can't hunt this one down. Now, you gotta remember, you gotta step over the water, so...
And there's the red wing. It was behind the diamond staircase. She's going to be happy about that. It's going to reduce her damage down to 1/4. Good find.
Now, you can notice that her sprite's not really going to change. The flavor inside the taco is going to change, but the color of the taco itself remains the same.
Yep, it's a very subtle change if you can notice the sides. And there's a heart container, but we don't know if that's no, that is the heart container of the room. Heart container was the item in level 6, so she's still looking for the other item that's on the ground.
She's going to have an A, wise decision, save yourself a little bit of time, go back to start.
Doctor not opting to play the money-making game here. Not too many of these players play the money-making game. I did see that in the previous race, and now it didn't really work out for them.
Yeah, you kind of lose your flavor to do the money-making game when you get hit with the minus 40.
Indeed.
Taco hoping that it's an easy, clear room for the second item. Still also looking for the Triforce.
She just found it.
Knowing that information, she's going to leave it behind and do the remainder of her search.
Finds the compass, but she don't need that compass. She knows where the Triforce is. Of course you'd find the compass right after you find the Triforce, because, Rick, the game knows.
It does.
Gets another key. Not exactly what she was looking for, but still, key's a nice pickup because, hey, keys can be a factor. As we see, the any key has been picked up by Dr. Jason Kimball, and I believe he picked it up in, I want to say, level 2. Where did he pick it up?
No,
oh, yeah, level 7.
It was 7. It was 7.
That's right. He did pick it up in level 7. Right, my mistake. I was thinking about the last...
2.
That's right, because, Rick, I was thinking about the last race where the winner ended up having the magic key, and the one that didn't win didn't have the magic key. It ended up not being a factor, but that's what got me there.
By the way, the Dr. Jason Kimball is in 2 right now.
Now he is in 2. Speaking of 2, my goodness gracious. Wow. Hey, look what the other item is. It's the inferior model. Not going to pick it up. Good on Taco. TG will be happy about that.
Yep. So, we didn't see Taco get the we didn't get the Triforce in 2, so we might see a little more exploration here. I'm surprised she hasn't made a play for the White Sword yet.
There's the Triforce pickup in level 1 for Taco, so that'll be her second Triforce capture. Meanwhile, Doctor still doesn't have a Triforce yet, but he should have one soon. Level 2, one of the easier levels to do the excavating in, because if I remember correctly, level 2 only has 1 bomb room.
Well, it's got several bomb drop rooms, and they're all interlocked together. But the thing with 2 here is he's got 6 hearts, and it's a Wizrobe dungeon.
Yeah, and that's never fun. You never want to see Wizrobes. Even I don't care which dungeon it is, you never want to see Wizrobes.
Wizrobes, Lamolas, just lots of fun. And he hits a death.
Ouch.
Looks like Taco's back in 3 now.
Yep, back to that old shoot room. Now, we're looking for what the item is in level 3. We do not know the item at this time. Another death for the doctor.
We know that the item in 3 cannot be the silver arrow because you got to step over the water, and there's no water that you step over in 1, 2, or 3, but she's still definitely looking for the ladder.
Yep, there is a 50-50 chance that the ladder is here because it's either going to be in level 3 or it's going to be in level 5. And if the ladder is not in level 3, then it must be in level 5, which means the arrows would be in level 9.
Which would be a possibility, too. Yeah, absolutely.
The doctor has picked up the power bracelet in level 2, so all he's got to do is head his way north to the Triforce, and he'll have his first Triforce capture, and we'll be done with the level.
Which level was Raft in again?
The raft was in level 8, one of the 2 items in level 8.
So it'll be really interesting to see if Dr. Jason Kimball is able to grab it in 8. If he doesn't, that's bad news for him.
Indeed.
Yeah, this is definitely room you want to find the Gliok in the diagonal room.
Taco's made her way into reverse C, but this reverse C does not have the staircase. We know, of course, that level 3 has the... Oh, she grabbed a clock in a Wallmaster room. That is not a good thing to do because it freezes your progress. And there's another Wallmaster room.
One Wallmaster to another. But she's trying to clear that room out because it does drop an item. It could possibly be bombs. It could be a key that she would need because she only has 3. Or it could be the heart container.
Or in this case, it's going to lead her to the corridor staircase. What do we have here? We have Lord Banana. No thanks. Wisely does Taco avoid it. That means by process of elimination, the silver arrow is going to be in level 9.
That's correct because once again, you have to step over the water. And 5 has to have the ladder.
No question about it. So we're going to have a wild goose chase in level 9. We could see a great equalizer yet, Rick.
That's correct, but we got to see Dr. Jason Kimball come through and get some more Triforce pieces fast.
Indeed, because Taco's making quick work of these dungeons she's found.
Taco's a very good player, and then when she's really focused on it, she can really tear through these things. So this time, Dr. Jason Kimball's got to really just boogie through some of these dungeons.
What she's got, what the doctor's got to hope for is Taco sometimes lets her emotions get to her if the sea doesn't treat her well. If she goes on tilt, that could give the doctor a chance, perhaps. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but 37 minutes in, that's not going to be the case. You're not going to see that unless we really get into about an hour and a half.
Right. With 156 rupees, not opting to buy the Magical Shield. Magical Shield, of course, very useful for protecting yourself from the Wizrobe zaps.
Yeah, those lovely little Wizrobes. How dare they try to zap you?
She is going to pick up some extra rupees with that secret, giving her 182 in total. The doctor's got 174 rupees.
At this point in time, she knows where that white sword is. When you get a hint that something is by a river, you've got all of 3 possible spots it can be. The waterfall, the cave north of 1, or that cave that is just east of 3 in the south end.
Yes, indeed. So when you see that hint, you know you have very limited options to choose from. So she's making her play right now.
That's why seeing by a river is a really good one. But seeing something that's on Death Mountain is really bad because of how many possible spots it can be in.
Yeah, there's only about 1,000 caves to excavate in that. So she does find
bombs.
the white sword. Yep. Need a lot of bombs to clear out Death Mountain. Finds the white sword, picks it up. Her attack power is doubled.
By the way, have we found all the dungeons so far?
We have found all the dungeons so far. It's just that we're being trolled by that question mark next to level 9 because we know that's level 8. Meanwhile, Taco's found a bonus cave and picks up a heart container. That gives her 10. So now she has an opportunity to pick up the magical sword, has a 20% chance of doing so.
Small chance, but she hasn't found it yet, has she?
No, only the doctor has found it.
Taco now making her way and finding the take any's. And they'll get her over to the Dead Woods, at least. Some good exploration for her, and I think now it's time to go into 5.
The doctor's just topped out his wallet as he's found the huge secret. He's got the maximum 255 rupees. And because he has not discovered level 1 yet, he's going to purchase this blue ring here for 243.
Yeah, and he hasn't even gotten the raft yet, so key information that he doesn't know could come back to haunt him later on.
Does reduce his damage down to 1/2, but yes, you're absolutely right. Knowing that you need the raft to complete the seed, and that he has not picked up the raft yet, that could come back to bite him.
That's very well true. And level 5 being great dungeon with wizard robes, but hey, red ring makes it a whole lot easier.
Plus, she's got the bow and arrows and the white sword and the magical wand, so it won't be as bad. And she has 6 bombs as well.
Yeah, but unfortunately, wizard robes don't go down to wands or arrows.
Yeah, that is a really bad thing indeed. You have such powerful weapons, but wizrobes, such a ghastly enemy to deal with because their defense is so high. Jason's found himself another bonus, picking up the heart container. He's got 8 hearts.
In a shoe room, possible dropper, so she's going to clear this out, find some bombs. Boom.
Yep, and since, by the way, since Taco is in level 5, she doesn't know this yet, but she's going to be happy to discover what the item is going to be here.
Yep, and also finding that compass is also going to make her happy as well.
Beautiful pickup there. So heading... Oh, we see some pancakes there. 2 rooms away from the Triforce. Finds the diamond staircase. Is this the right staircase? No, it isn't. It's just going to lead her to another part of the dungeon. She opts not to take it. Going to continue on.
Wise decision at this moment. You don't know where the item is.
Well, now she is going to take it because it's a dead end. So she's going to be transported to another part of the dungeon. Here we go.
Yep. That's the possibility with 5 because of how many old men there are. More often than not, if you see any dungeon that is going to be blocked off and you have to take a magical staircase, 5 is it.
Now, the doctor has made his way to level 3, and he's not going to like what he's going to find behind that corridor staircase.
Not necessarily something that's going to help him at this moment.
Yeah. Boomerang, no matter if it's the Lord Banana or the inferior model, that's an item that's only useful if you find it really quickly in the race, because that's an item that just loses its value very fast. Even though it does stun your enemies and take out pieces, by that point, if you find it later, you already have all the weapons you need.
That's correct. And Taco's sense, it made more sense because of the fact that, hey, she had the wand, she has the bow and arrow, and the hardest boss ever to block a staircase.
And now she's got the ladder. She has found the item in level 5, so all she has to do is go back, pick up the Triforce, and it's mission accomplished for her. She's going to have a very nice lead now.
Wise use of the up and A for her.
Which means, by the process of elimination, the 2 items that we're going to find in level 9 are going to be the silver arrows and Lizzie's favorite item, the book.
Z-Book. And nice open Triforce for her. Nothing that she has to deal with. Get on out of here. You can now have 4 Triforce pieces.
Dr. Jason Kimball did the wise thing, I think. Or did he? I didn't see it. I was actually taking notes. Did he pick up Lord Banana or not?
No, he backed up.
Yep, smart move on his part then. Somebody in chat asked what the book does. If you have the magical wand, the book allows you to shoot flames when it makes contact on the enemy, and that can deal extra damage to them. However, you got to be careful because you can take that same damage by hitting the flames yourself. So most people, just about everybody's going to avoid picking that up because it's more of a hindrance than a help.
Yeah, it's a kind of an item that is nice really if you don't have such things like the candle, but it's another one of those things that loses its luster over time.
Doctor's just one room away from finding the Triforce, getting past that two-headed Gleeok, and there is the Triforce all by itself with some Waldorms guarding it, but no harm there. He's got it. 2 Triforce pieces for him.
Good find for him, but again, he's going to have to pick up the pace and hope that Taco gets lost in 9.
And almost an even exchange rate for potions. We see that a blue potion costs 30 rupees and a red potion costs 59 rupees. So that's pretty cheap for potions, and that means you buy 1 potion, you get a second one for 1 rupee less.
Yes, sign me up.
Yes, what a discount indeed. And now we see a hint shop. Start with the 16 rupee hint. Step over the water to reach the recorder. That is old news, though, because the recorder is where?
It was the coast.
Oh, that's right. I never wrote it down. Yes, indeed. That is the coastal item.
Well, all great adventures begin with a clean map.
Gleeok lurks with the red candle. We already knew that. That's right, because now that I remember, that's right. Dr. Jason Kimball never bought that other hint because he was short a few rupees.
That's correct. That would have been good. Well, it wouldn't really be that big of information for him to find out. Should he have gone already that way?
Yep, not at all.
She's going to take the mold tape pass. And it looks like it's time for her to clear out the dead woods.
I believe that the doctor is currently in level 8 and finds the magical wand.
Are you sure that's 8?
I'm pretty darn sure this is level 8. This has to be level 8. We saw 2 items in this dungeon. I mean, I know level 1 has 2 items as well, but one of those items, again, in level 1's on the ground, and I'm pretty sure that in level 8, we have 2 items behind staircases.
By the way, we see Taco doing the world wrap to grab the recorder. Nice job for her.
Yep, very good move there, in order to move from the left side of the map to the right side of the map and picking up that coastal ladder item in the progress. So very nice move for her. Now, she's got 11 hearts right now, currently has a 40% chance of picking up Mags, but again, pretty sure she does not know the location of it.
And where is that location again?
It is 2 screens north of where the white sword was, near Death Mountain.
Ah, so we haven't seen her take that path to the north just yet. And she's back in 4 now. Over on Dr. Jason Kimball's side, I think this must be level 10.
You know what? You're right. This is level 10. And Fred talked to me a few days ago. He said that he was working on making new levels in Legend of Zelda 1. And yes, this is indeed level 10. You'd be absolutely right, Rick.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Looks like we finally convinced our map maker now with our little shenanigans on level 10.
All in a day's work.
Indeed. Now, so Taco, all she has to do is find the Triforce in level 4 because she knows the red candle's there and at this point doesn't need it. But instead she's going to go for level 2 first. Oh, because she's out of keys. That's the reason. She ran out of keys. Oh, big find there. The raft here for Dr. J. So now he can go to level 1 because he needs that raft.
Let's hope he clears out that room.
So Dr. Kimball has both items in level 8, just needs to pick up the Triforce. Taco's picked up the heart container. She's got 12 hearts. She now has a 60% chance of finding Mags if she can find it.
I have to think, though, if she still hasn't found all the dungeons, that she's still going to try to explore that part of Death Mountain.
There's a chance. She's now one room away from the Triforce, but opts for a better spawn spot of those Wizros because you don't want to take any bodyings from them, even with the red ring. She is. Now, she's already picked up the item in level 2, so what is she doing? Has she forgotten?
No, she doesn't have a key.
Oh, she's still looking for a key, indeed. Yeah, you'd be right. So she has got to find a key. Ooh, finds a timely clock here to freeze all the enemies, so this room will be a piece of cake for Taco.
This is where having no keys really comes into play, and this is where the frustration could come into play.
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often, but when it happens, it's no fun when you have to farm for keys. We saw that happen in the Zebgedni-Unos race, where Unos had to do exactly just that, and unfortunately, that ended up costing him the race.
Yeah, it was a tough way to go down, but, you know, it's never fun when you run out of keys and you know you need one. It's never fun when you run out of keys and you know you need 2, or you don't know you need 2 and you finally find one.
Exactly. Well, meanwhile, we see that Taco has got the Triforce for level 2. That's her 5th piece. So now she can go back to level 4 and hopefully get through the dungeon and pick up the Triforce there.
By the way, we got another race that begins in about 12 minutes from now. It'll be Van Panoof and Rambly happening. That's going to be over at Crimson Avex's channel once again 12 minutes from now.
Yep, and that is an elimination race right there. So the winner, they have to win or the tournament is over for them.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice early morning there for Pan, who's over in France, 6 a.m. for him.
Well, I don't know if I could do a race at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm usually not up that early. I'm usually up about 7 o'clock.
Well, I got to do a race at 10 o'clock on Saturday. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, Taco making pretty good work through the dungeons right now. This is made a whole lot easier when you have Red Ring.
And now we see that the doctor has gotten the hint that Aquamentus is going to have the red ring, meaning the red ring is in level 1, so he'll be happy about that once he finds level 1. But again, he doesn't quite know yet that level 1 is Wrath blocked.
Yeah, this is one of those cases that if you're on this end of the world, you might as well check it, just like Taco did.
Precisely. Ooh, and a Patra sighting here on level 5.
4, that is.
Oh, 4, yes, that's right. She's already got everything in level 5, indeed. So, yep, level 4.
Well, be curious, not judgmental.
It's all right. Gets another key, so she's got 2 keys now in the bank. Is in this little maze room. Oh, a Patra's guarding the Triforce.
Well, you got Red Ring. You're going to just pull your way through there. I'm surprised she didn't go all the way, though.
I'm surprised herself, but she does stumble upon her heart container. Now she's going to go back and get this Triforce piece. I was kind of wondering why she did that, but yeah, she picked up the heart container. Worked out for her. I'm
thinking she's still hunting for keys.
That is another possibility, too. Well, now with that heart, she has 13. Now she has an 80% chance of picking up Mags. But again, she does not know the location of it.
That's correct. No, she now is missing her Triforces in 6 and 7. She knows where 6 is, I believe, but she doesn't know where 7 is.
Right, because 6 is right below where level 9 is, where the wooden sword was. So yeah, she knows where 6 is. She does not know where level 7 is. But the magical sword location is right next door to level 7, so there's a decent chance she'll be able to find out where that is. She's going to use the recorder here to drain the water here in vanilla level 7, but she is going to find that it's just a shop.
Not necessarily the best find when you're looking for dungeons.
No, not at all. Dr. Kimball's currently in level 6. That is where a heart container is going to be. Taco checking out that other raft location. What's behind there? It is another potion shop. So nothing doing there. Dr. J is going to pick up the heart container. That gives him 11 hearts. He has a 40% chance of picking up mags, and he knows the location, so he may be making a play for that soon.
It might be the game changer in his opinion right now.
Yeah, but little does he know that Taco's got a pretty sizable lead on him right now.
Yeah, but if you start making a big move real fast, you can start getting some Triforces. He's already got the Triforce, or no, he doesn't. I was going to say he had the Triforce already in 7, but he's just got him in 2 and 3.
That is right.
Taco now exploring Death Mountain.
And she found level 7.
She's got to be a happy Taco now, because now she knows where all the dungeons are.
I guess if there's any bad news to this is, on the way up to finding level 7, she did not pick up mags. And I would think at this point, even though she may have a chance at picking up mags, I think she'd be good enough to go to level 9 once she completes level 6, of course, to go ahead and just go right to level 9. Yeah, 13.
13 hearts, red ring, white sword. You got everything you need. Now, the problem with her is she doesn't know what we know in regards to the Silver Arrow.
That is true. Is she going to take the gamble, so to speak? We know that the Silver Arrows are in level 9. She does not. Or does she?
It's a possibility, but you're down to what's in 7, what's in 9. It's a 66% chance. It's what's called the saber theory. You're going to probably think that it's in 9. The question is where is the magic key in conjunction to the Triforce in 7? We don't know where the Triforce in 7 is because we didn't see Dr. Jason Kimball go for it.
That is correct. He couldn't go for it. Well, there it is. The Triforce ended up being ladder blocked.
Good find here for Taco. Quick work of 7. Now, I'm going to be surprised if she goes back in.
Not going back in, so she'll be leaving the magical key behind, which could be a factor, because look at the key she's got. Only 2.
Yeah, that's huge, but 9 is around 2 dungeons. If you really need it, you can try to comb your way through a couple of key rooms in those 2 dungeons.
Now, why do you think Taco headed for level 9? Did she forget? No, she must have forgot the location.
Yeah, I think she got it. It's not botched up on her map, but I think she just forgot that 6 was down where it was.
And now we see that the Triforce has been picked up in level 6 by Dr. Jason, so he's got 3 Triforce pieces.
Not that far into 6. Should be no problem for Taco to grab.
Now, considering she did not explore the item in level 7, she's now in level 6, do you think she'll go ahead and try to find the item in level 6?
She already found it. It was the heart container. She already knows it's there.
Well, she already found it. All right, so then they both have found the item in level 6. Okay, very good.
That's correct. So there's no way that she's gonna go searching for the item because she already knows where it is and it's already on the way to the Triforce.
Right. Yep. She's already got it. So yep. All she has to do is pick up the Triforce piece, and is going to go into level 9 in very good shape. Now she doesn't know that the Silver Arrows are there. Again, going with the saber theory, the 2 out of 3 chance. It's going to turn out to work out for her because that's where level 9. That's where the Silver Arrows are.
Yeah, if you're dealing with the 2 out of 3 chance and you're dealing with the only other possibility being level 7, that's the good case where you're going to take that theory. Now, if it was a case where, nope, you got level 3 or 9, you might go back into 3.
Yeah, because 3 is one of the smaller dungeons in the game, and it's pretty easily accessible. Why you don't take level 3 is beyond me, because all you have to do is find that corridor staircase. It's not like you have to go through 3 or 4 staircases to find it. It's just the one.
Yep. And you're talking about level 9 being the great equalizer. It's still possible that it can be. Like we said, we've got a key problem for Taco with only 3.
And we have a bomb problem for her, too. She's only got 1 bomb right now. Now, she could obviously purchase some bombs before she heads to level 9, but yeah, watch her key count. This could be very important down the road.
Depends on how deep the Triforce is in 9.
Ooh,
and I'm surprised she...
Tough break for Taco.
Yeah,
She's not got enough rupees to buy that bomb upgrade.
And it's probably more the fact that was all that was behind that locked door, too.
Yeah, that's really going to hurt her there.
And more me just for the fact that not only that, but that is what's behind a locked door. Real bad situation, but we'll see what ends up happening.
Right now, we see that the doctor is in level 5, and he's going to finally find that ladder.
His marker has 236. Now, Taco, opting not to bomb that room to the top, that is tough, because you're down to that 1 bomb. If it doesn't work out, then you just waste away your bomb when it's instead of a staircase route you're looking for.
Indeed, and since she's in a room full of blue dark nuts, they're not going to provide her any bombs because she would be wanting red dark nuts.
Yeah, but here's a double block room. It's a possible staircase, and it's not. So there's only one way over, and it's to be a bomb. She's gonna have to use up that last bomb.
Yep, whether she likes it or not, she's got to use that bomb.
And now we're in. This is, you mentioned earlier regards to her and her nerves. This is probably when she's going to start getting a little nervous about this. As once again, this is where not having bombs is going, or being down to that 1 bomb is going to create a bad situation for her.
Yep, she already found that heart container. Yep, she just went back into that single block staircase. Nothing to it. She needs that Triforce piece.
What she was looking for is a possible corridor a staircase to the other side, but she hasn't tried bombing that wall on the far side of 6, that top room on the left corridor.
Dr. Kimball's found a heart container in level 5. That gives him 13 hearts as well. But look out, he's down to 1 heart. And he will have an 80% chance of mags.
Yeah, that was nice that he actually did find the heart container because of the fact that he was down to 1 heart getting it.
Level 6 proving to trip up Taco a little bit. She is not having a fun time here.
Actually, you know what? She has done? She now has enough rupees for that bomb upgrade.
Ooh, yes she does. Yeah, she now has enough. And meanwhile, the ladder has been found by Dr. Jason, so that is going to be either a sigh of relief or, oh my god, did it really take me 63 minutes to find that item?
Yeah, tough find. Taco with 112 rupees now.
Yeah, I think actually, now that I think about it, I think it was 122 rupees. That was the price.
Ah. So unfortunately, she's still not going to be able to get this bomb upgrade unless she gets some lucky gels that help her out financially.
Unfortunately, she skips those rupees. She does not have the bomb upgrade.
Oh, she worked up her count. She got her count. She got the 10 drop on the. She got the 10 drop.
Yes, indeed. That is one thing you don't see very often in the Zelda 1 randomizer race. What he means by the 10 count is most people who do run any percent, they will keep a track of their counter on how many enemies they kill in a row without getting hit. If you kill 9 enemies in a row without getting hit and then bomb the 10th enemy, still not get hit, you automatically get a drop of 4 bombs no matter what the enemy is. Unless, of course, it's keys.
Well, unless it's
or gels.
If it's an enemy that doesn't drop anything, period, they won't drop anything. But it will be a stored case where if you kill a next enemy that will drop something, it would be a bombs. It's far complex to talk about in length here. Unfortunately, a bad bomb there for her, but she's going to have to use a key. She's down to 1 key.
That is really going to be a factor when she goes to level 9. And yeah, little did she know that had she explored the entirety of level 7, she would have found that magical key. Level 9 could be the great equalizer yet. Yeah, we do see that Dr. Jason Kimball is quite a ways behind Taco, but given the key situation, she could be in trouble, folks.
Absolutely. 1 key is not a great number heading into 9, and she knows it.
Finds the Triforce in level 6, so now she has all 8 Triforce pieces. She can make her way to level 9, which is what she's going to do right now.
Buckle up, kids. This is going to be a wild ride.
Yeah. Taco's only hope that this is a quick, easy, painless level 9 where everything is found really quickly and you don't need to burn through keys and bombs. But the odds of that happening, there's probably a better chance if you win in the Powerball jackpot, Rick.
Well, the good thing is, in regards to bombs, she's only 4 rupees away from getting the bomb upgrade. So she can go back to 6, and it's not that deep in.
That is a very good point, Rick. We'll see if that comes into play later on.
Nice cautious strategy in the room with all the whiz robes in the reverse C. And remember, she's also looking for silver arrows here.
Yeah, so she's looking for 3 things. She's looking for the silver arrows, she's looking for Ganon, and she's looking for Zelda. Now, in the quest for finding Ganon, she's going to be wanting to listen for Ganon's roar. If she hears it, then she'll know that Ganon is 1 room adjacent from where she currently is, either to the north, south, east, or west. Let's see what's behind the staircase. It's a corridor to another part of the dungeon. For finding Zelda, she's going to be wanting to look for a room that has a shutter that doesn't open after all the enemies have been cleared out. Or if she has defeated Ganon, she'll be looking for a shutter room that automatically opens.
Now, you know that her strategy through this is going to be pretty much avoid any key doors unless she absolutely has to. And that's going to be a tough strategy.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I mean, 6 bombs, you can get away with it, but 1 key is a really tough predicament for her.
Is able to bomb her way down, but those whistles giving her a little bit of trouble. And now we see a Patra guarding that diamond staircase, and there's a shutter room to the left. So she's going to take out this Patra first in the hopes that that shutter room doesn't open.
And she's going to pull out the wand too and get that extra firepower, which is a good strategy. You're seeing a lot more runners use this as a strategy.
Unfortunately, that shutter room...
Yep. The shutter door opens.
And even double unfortunately, that staircase did not have the silver arrows.
But she hears Ganon.
Ooh, so she has found Ganon, and here he is. So halfway home, or 1/3 of the way home, is Taco. She'll need to get 8 hits on Ganon in order to defeat him, but luckily for her, it's an easy room.
She can't. She doesn't have silver.
That's right. I'm getting ahead of myself. About 90% of the time people find Ganon, they're ready to go, doing the battle. But yeah, she can't do a thing without the silver arrow, so she's going to have to try again.
Yeah, but she couldn't bomb out of the room, so she's going to have to up A and go right back to the start.
Oh, that is a tough way to go out. But yeah, it is good to know where he is. Meanwhile, she's going to go ahead and drink the red Kool-Aid to refill all of her health. She still has 1 potion left.
Much needed decision for her right here. You've got 3 blue whiz robes, you got a shuttered door, a possibility that this could be where Zelda is.
Yep. Unfortunately for Dr. Jason Kimball, he picked the wrong raft location, so he still has not found level 1.
Just been a rough go for him. Ooh, she finds the compass, though. Zelda's right to the left of Ganon.
Wow, that is huge for Taco. So all she has to do is find the silver arrows, and she is going to be a winner in this race. Of course, the 64,000 rupee question, Rick, is, she just burned her last key, is how trolly are these silver arrows going to be for her?
Well, let's find out what's in this corridor staircase first. She's going to continue to go take all the staircases, eliminate all the possibilities.
Because if you remember during Error and Skybill's race, the silver arrows ended up being Error 72's undoing because he could not find the one staircase, which ended up being Reverse C, that had the silver arrows, and it ended up costing him the race.
That's correct. And she's going to try to make her way around this diamond staircase. It's a tough room to block clip. It's probably the second worst one after Goma. And she does find something really nice that helps her be able to do it now.
Yep, but unfortunately, it's just another quarter. Meanwhile, Dr. Jason Kimball has picked up the recorder on the coast and now has made his way to level 1 himself.
Another shutter door. Easy shutter door, but once again, she doesn't really know. She knows where exactly Zelda is right now. This one's going to open up for her.
That's correct. She has the compass, so she knows where Zelda is, so that shutter definitely will open. What she's looking for are keys and or the silver arrows.
I bet she would love to get keys right now.
Definitely.
More than anything else.
Speaking of which, she now has enough rupees. If she wanted to get out of level 9, go back to level 6, she now has enough rupees to purchase the bomb upgrade if she needed bombs. Oh, ooh, and Dr. Jason just got bodied by those blue dark nuts. Oof.
Just trying to walk around way too much against those blue dark nuts, and you're prone to make a mistake with how fast they move around. Nice block clip, by the way, for Taco getting around that very dangerous room with the breakfast, magical breakfast, as that is. She finds Zelda's room, by the way. And this is
Zelda's
a nice
normal room.
Yep, she now finds the orange whiz robes in there, which is a nice set to find because now you have a great chance for bombs. But she's got to be getting frustrated with the key situation.
Unfortunately, those orange whiz robes did not provide any bombs this time. Still has 5 bombs left, but yeah, the frustration's got to be mounting for Taco here.
Yeah, you keep seeing these key doors here, and one could lead you to the room that you really want to be in to get the silver arrow, but my question is how much longer will she go through this dungeon? Or will she attempt to leave before she goes much further through this?
Yeah, that is a big question indeed because obviously, she still doesn't know that she has quite a nice lead on Dr. Jason Kimball. But if this continues to frustrate her and Dr. Jason Kimball is able to complete all these dungeons, she's going to be in trouble because Kimball doesn't have to worry about keys. He's got the magic. Ooh, and speaking of which, finds the red ring, so now his damage will be reduced to 1/4.
He's going to need that after taking some unfortunate deaths through this entire run.
Yeah, she's only got 2 hearts left to go.
Corridor staircase for Taco. Is this the right one? It is another transport staircase, unfortunately for her.
Man, oh man, oh man. This has just not been a good level 9 for her so far. But again, the key situation has been huge. More locked doors to the west.
Yeah, it's got to be every single time you come out of a staircase, you see a locked door. It's like, oh, come on. Now she's going to get out of this room fine. She found the clock.
Yeah, finding a clock is huge so that you don't take any damage from those pesky whiz robes or anything else. Plus, it stops those bubbles in their tracks. So, yeah, always very nice to find a clock there.
She's doing her best to keep up with the mapping of this.
Throw some rupees in and your wish will surely come true. I'll bet you she wishes she had those silver arrows. Or some keys, for that matter.
Or a wall that actually bombs open.
And another locked door to the east.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Rick. Jam, could I get a time, please? I think he might be behind me. What do we got?
She's going to up an A, she's going to go back, and now she's going to, I believe, go to the left. Yep, and that's exactly what she does.
Yep, very good. Yep. Perfect. So now the Triforce has been picked up by Dr. J. He's now got 5 Triforce pieces. He still needs 3 more Triforce pieces to go to level 9. So still some work for him left to do. But again, if that key situation continues to really torment Taco, he could be right back in this race.
Yep, another locked door for Taco.
And this is our final bomb.
Down to one
Nothing.
Bomb. Ooh, bad.
Now, is she going to remember about that bomb upgrade in level 6? Let's see. No, she's not going there.
I think she's going to go hunt for keys. She's hunting for keys more than anything else right now.
Yeah, it looks like she may purchase a key, or maybe she tries to find that item in level 7. And if she goes for that item in level 7, she's going to be glad she did.
Yeah, it's a tough gamble at this moment.
Very tough
but
gamble.
Your mind is probably swirling. Where is this thing? Where is this thing? She does think, luckily get some bombs off these moblins.
She's going to buy a key.
87 rupees, you got 138. It's not a bad decision.
It's not a bad decision, but rupees are definitely going to be a factor because she can't purchase any more keys now.
Yeah, that's true. And if you blow that key and you find out you're in a dead end, you've just wasted that key away. I think she's gonna go grab a fairy health refill.
Harry the Fairy. Oh, looks like we got our name of our fairy now, Rick. Harry the Fairy.
That's a nice use of that trick there to get her health refilled.
Yep, we've seen a few racers pull off that trick before. It's very convenient. Now she's going to go back into level 9 and use that key and hopefully pick the right door.
Yeah, that's the problem. Which door?
Yeah, she's pretty much playing Let's Make a Deal, three-door money, as I like to call it. Only except instead of 3 doors, she's got about 300 doors. But if she picks that right door, if she picks that right door, she needs to buy a lottery ticket.
Absolutely.
We see that the doctor has found the red candle here in level 4 and opts not to take it. Way too late for a red candle in this stage of the game.
Yeah, it's used. It's no longer useful at this stage.
Picks up the Triforce in level 4, so now Dr. Jason Kimball closing the gap. He just needs 2 more Triforce pieces to go into level 9.
Taco likes finding doors that open up, or bomb doors, that is.
Finds a diamond staircase and is found. Oh no! She found one of the items and it's the book!
Oh boy. That can't be a good feeling.
Oh, she has got to be feeling really, really queasy at this point now, knowing that, oof, she thought she had found the staircase that had the silver arrows and comes up striking out swinging. Ouch!
It's a 50-50 shot now.
Yeah, now it's a
50-50 shot.
That is correct. Now there's a 50% chance that the silver arrows are
and she
9.
just used the key.
She's down to 0 keys again. Wow. So now, given that it's a 50-50 chance, what does she do if she finds herself trapped then? Does she go back into level 7? Speaking of which, Magical Sword has been picked up by Dr. Jason, so now he will only need to land 4 hits on Ganon. Very nice pickup.
It is. I mean, he doesn't know what's going on the other side. You gotta think he's probably a little nervous too, because he still has 2 Triforces he's gotta find.
Yeah, and we're almost 80 minutes into this race, and given who he's facing, he's got to believe that he's in trouble. But we know that he could be in good shape in a matter of minutes.
Another bomb door that doesn't, another wall that doesn't bomb open. Just unfortunate luck here for Taco.
And I'm telling you, Rick, it's looking like it's happening again. Level 9 is proving to be the great equalizer for Taco. quick Triforce pickup here on level 7. And again, he's already picked up the item, the magical key in level 7. So Dr. J's work is done. All he has to do now is go into level 8.
8, get back into that room with the raft. Which surprises me, he didn't pick it up when he went to get the raft the first time around.
I'm very surprised about that too. But here he is, gonna make his way back into... Wait a second. He's not back in level 8. What's he doing?
He's in 6.
Why is he in level 6? Oh, wait a minute. He doesn't know where the silver arrows is. Did he pick up the heart container? I thought he picked up the heart container. Yeah, he did. He's picked up the heart container. Yeah, I'm looking at his screen right now. He's already picked it up.
Oh, is he going for the bomb upgrade?
He very well might be doing that. Yes, that's right. The bomb upgrade that Taco could not afford. Given how long it's been, I pretty much forgot about it. Good.
But he took the wrong turn.
Ooh, my goodness gracious.
Oh, nice key bomb drop there for Taco.
Yes, indeed, but she's back to 0 keys again.
That's why she's trying to kill this room with a chance of maybe be a drop. There are, I believe, 4 of them in this dungeon.
How many has she found?
We see that she has not found a single one. And by the way, Dr. Jason Kimball did purchase the bomb upgrade. It's 4.
All right, so it is the standard amount of bombs that you'd find in a bomb upgrade. And yep, there was a key drop behind those whiz robes for Taco.
Really good find for her. Really good find.
But again, she's got to play 3-door Monty and pick the right door. And which one is it? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Tough decision, too. I mean, you're sitting there, you got to wonder, is this the right door to go through? If I do go through the right door, I found what I'm looking for. If I go through the wrong door, I've just wasted away and I've lost a chance for keys.
And right now, Dr. Jason is in level 8. He's creeping up on Taco because all he has to do is get this Triforce, go into level 9, and he'll have a chance to steal this race away from Taco. Can you believe this? This could happen.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, we never like seeing that vertical shoot room here in level 9, but yep, that's exactly what Taco has stumbled upon.
I think she's probably saying, oh, something else.
Yeah, I can't blame her at this point. Tell you, in this case for Taco, I think the 64,000 rupee question has turned into the 1 million rupee question. Which door to choose? Because if she picks the wrong one, she's just sealed her fate. Finds that. Oh, I think she's been here already.
Yep. Oh.
She should have checked her map. Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That. Ouch. Now, that Chevy room that she was just in, does drop an item on there. It could be another key. I'm surprised if she doesn't go back into that and at least try to clear it out.
Meanwhile, Dr. Jason Kimball has found the final Triforce piece. He's got all 8 Triforce pieces, and now he's going to make his trek into level 9. And with the magical key plus the bomb...
Where's he going?
I have no idea. Where could he be going? Yeah, is he trying to pick up a potion? Is there a potion shop here? Yes, there is. He's going to show the letter to buy a double potion. That's what he was doing. He knew where the potion shop was. But what's going on here?
No, that's not.
Oh,
that's not a potion shop.
It is not. Oh, wow, he must have thought it was a potion shop, and he's wrong.
I don't think I've seen that before.
I don't either. That was very strange. Now where is he going? Wait, there is a potion shop up there, if I remember correctly. There is indeed a potion shop.
Yeah, he's got the letter. He's got the letter out,
yes.
So he's definitely getting that.
Yep, buys the red potion, so that's what he wanted to try to do. He must have just picked the wrong way. Something must have been missparked, whatever. But he does have the red potion. Now he's going to head to level 9, I would believe.
What a race.
What a race indeed this has been. And now with all the keys in the world, with that magical key, Dr. Jason Kimball is going to be able to excavate this much easier. And now we see the old news wizards guarding the compass. Oof. The frustration is mounting on Taco's side.
She's checking her map. She's going to reset. 4 bombs, no keys. Versus Dr. Jason Kimball, any key, 9 bombs.
And magical sword, too. Wow, this comeback is real. And now, if Dr. J finds the location of the silver arrows, we'll have a general idea whether or not Taco's going to need more keys.
And he will head up north. Yeah, what a run this has been.
And finds the compass just like the Taco has, so now he knows the general location of where he needs to go to find Zelda.
Yeah, but all he doesn't know at this moment is the fact that Taco's saving. She's going to be hunting for keys, I believe.
Yep, now where is she going to go? Yep, but where is she going to go? Is she going to purchase some keys? Is she going to go back to a previous dungeon? And if so, which dungeon is she going to?
She's going to have to go back to a previous dungeon because she doesn't have enough rupees for the key.
Yeah, it's looking like the same undoing that happened to both Yunos and Jake Coper might be happening to Taco right here before our eyes. Not having enough keys. Well, she's gonna play money making game to try and it pays off. She finds a plus 19 in money making game, so now she has enough rupees to buy that key, and that's what she's gonna have to do is keep on playing money making game over and over again to get money. That's what she's doing with the retries and such. Oh, too bad. If she would have picked the left rupee, she would have gotten 69 rupees there. This is a good strategy. It's gonna work out for her to get the money, but she's running out of time, folks.
Hey, you said you saw some runners do gambling strats before. Here you go.
Well, this is the first time I've ever seen the money-making strats work here, and luckily it's right at start. Oh, finds that.
That's why you're doing it.
Remember that minus 40? Well, she just found it, and this time it's minus 36, but oof.
No problem. You just up A, you retry, and you keep trying until you get the winner.
That is true, but she's got to realize how much time she is taking, because little does she know, Jason Kimball's now on level 9, but right now he can't find the silver arrows either.
Both players, this is where you probably are wondering where the other person is. It's now been 86 minutes, 87 minutes. Nobody's finished yet.
Yeah, both of these are got to be wondering, what is going on here? Is level 9 really that trolly, or am I just making bad mistakes? Well, it's proven right now level 9's being trolly, but yeah, not having enough keys really hurts here too. And now she is going to purchase that key.
Yep. Now that she's got enough, she's got 8 bombs, 87 rupees. Let's buy that. Dr. Jason Kimball. The question is, where is that silver arrow?
We don't know, and could it be behind? Now, I don't keep track of this, but could it be behind these double blocks? He's going to push and find out. I don't know if we've discovered this yet or not. What's behind there? Nope, just another corridor. And we see that Taco's made her way back to level 9.
What a level 9.
Yes, indeed. One of the trolliest I've seen so far in this tournament. This could be the trolliest of this tournament to date.
Zelda guarding the arrows. Fred! If that was the case.
Oh, I see the strategy that Taco's doing now. You see how she's got her money back? She went for a key and was the wrong place.
That's correct. So now up in A, and we see a room I don't think we saw on her end. Patra guarding a staircase. Nope.
But here's the problem. When she resets, she goes, only got 79 rupees. She needs 87 rupees to buy a key. So she has to farm for 8 rupees each time, and that's going to hurt her even more.
Well, the thing is, I think she's trying to keep that health increase that she has returned. earlier. And she's going, I think she's looking for 7. No.
I don't know what she's going to do at this point. I don't know. This is tough. Well, she's back to those 87 rupees now, and what did she got in mind?
Oh, back into 7. She's going back into 7.
She's going back to the 7, and it's going to prove to be the right decision if she excavates enough of it to find the magical key. However, it may be too little too late.
It depends on when we find the silver arrows on Dr. Jason Kimball's end. Again, you've got to think at this point, nerves are getting in the way.
Another staircase found by Doctor, but again, comes up empty.
You've got, this is why you take the staircase. This is why you take both ends of the staircase. Hi, Goma.
And she is going to just be happy to find the magical key in level 7. Now she go back to level 1. Look at this!
Oh, silver arrow!
Oh my goodness, Dr. Kimball has found the silver arrows in level 9. Oh my goodness. Both players finding key items at the exact same time. Now all he has to do is find Ganon and the way to Zelda, and he's going to pull off the huge comeback. Wow!
Unbelievable. Now here's the thing. Has he heard Ganon yet? I don't think so.
I don't know if he has, because again, I have them both on mute, so if you don't, all right, if he has heard Ganon, then yep, he's going to head for him right now. Oh my goodness. Now time is really running out for Taco. She needs to find the silver arrows, and fast.
Dr. Jason Kimball making his way near where Ganon is. This
now the other thing is
huge.
This is huge indeed. Now the other thing is Zelda going to be blocked after finding Ganon? That's the question. Well, let's see here.
Now, we saw an old shoot room leading to her from the north, from the south, rather.
And guess what? Zelda is directly due west, and he can't bomb his way to the west, even if he defeats Ganon.
He's got to find a way into that old shoot room.
Nice stun lock of Ganon, quick work of him, and picks up the Triforce of Power. So now all Dr. Jason Kimball needs to do is find the way to Zelda, and he is going to pull off, undoubtedly, the biggest comeback we've seen so far in this tournament.
It is going to be really, really big. Now the question is how do you get to that old shoot room?
Could it be a magical staircase, and this level 9 continues to be one of the trolliest we've seen? Who knows? I don't know if we've seen the direct route to get there, because, yeah, you got to go through the shoot room to get to Zelda.
Yep, and there's also a possibility that you need a magic staircase to get to that area.
Yep, so it's not over yet, folks. Anything can still happen. Now, the question is, it has Taco, where were the silver arrows? Was it in the eastern side?
I think it was on the western end. Southwestern end, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to see Dr. Jason Kimball's map, but I'm having a hard time looking at it.
So what Dr. Jason Kimball's going to be trying to find is a route to get to Zelda's room. Now, again, it could be very simple, or it could be that magical staircase. And if it is that magical staircase, wow.
This is right up there.
Yeah, this is a thriller of a race.
He's bombing every possible chance to go to the left, and now down to 3 bombs, so bomb wisely.
Yeah, bombs could be a factor for him, and who knows? My goodness. Hold on to your hats, folks.
And nope, another room, can't bomb.
Down to 2 bombs now is Dr. Jason Kimball.
Continuing to take the staircase, is trying to find his way over.
And Zelda proving to be a better hide-and-seek player than he probably thought. He thought he was right there when Zelda was 1 room away from where Ganon was, but Zelda is doing a much better job than that. Now, Taco is in the southwestern part of this dungeon. We thought that the silver arrows were there. middle right?
I'm being told it's the center.
Yeah, Fred Coughlin thinks it was in the left eye.
That's very well possible. Unbelievable seed.
Boy, Rick, it's starting to look more and more likely that a magical staircase is indeed required to get to where Zelda is.
And I just can't fathom what's going through both of these runners' minds at this moment.
Well, I gotta believe Taco's much more frustrated than Jason is. Jason's gotta be thinking to himself, what is going on with Taco? Is this really been a trolley seed, or is level 9 just this bad? Well, it's a little bit of both.
Taco found the way over. Taco knows the way to get there now.
Ooh, so Taco knows the way to San Jose, but unfortunately she doesn't know the way to Albuquerque. That's where she needs to go to find the silver arrows. So that's an advantage for her. So if she could just find that staircase where the silver arrows are, she's going to be the one that's set.
Where, oh where can that road to Zelda be? I tried my best. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's all right. You did your best, Rick, and that's all we asked for. Well, an up and A here for Dr. J. He'll try a different part of the map.
So, at this point, Taco knows the way to get to Zelda. Just the frustration part is she can't get to Ganon because, well, she's missing that one key item.
Both players out of bombs now.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
What a crazy
bombs. What a 9.
Boy, oh boy. This has got to go down in the record books as being the trolliest 9. I'm sorry, Rick. I can't think of a 9 more trollier than what we're seeing here.
I think the one that Unos found where he got one key, then found out he needed another key. I don't know if that's at that level just yet. This is table flipping levels of frustration, I agree.
Yes. Boy, I'm sure glad I don't play Zelda 1 Randomizer, because I would probably be destroying a keyboard or two or something. This is not fun. Controller, well, you know, depends if you're using an emulator or if you're using an actual console. Think about that one, so you never know.
I know. Now, here's the thing, Dr. Jason Kimball has the ability to get easy bombs off you, red Riz robes. He just can't do so. He's not that far away from Zelda. He's on the right end of the map. If he can get a bomb, who knows?
Crystal's telling me to join them. Well, I have a confession to make. I haven't played Zelda 1 in a really long time, and I've never speedrun Zelda either, so I don't know if it'd be a good idea. One of us
was one of us. Just a slob like one of us.
Or the one I was thinking of. One of us. One of us.
Yep, sadly, they're still out of the Tingle amiibo.
Ah, dang it. I was hoping they'd have them in stock by now, the way this race has been going. Both of them have given each other high fives, so now the question is, she's got to find that staircase with the silver arrow. So now she's into the error territory of finding the staircase. And I would have to say that Dr. J is in the Unos territory of level 9 in finding Zelda.
I just can't believe this. I cannot believe this 9 is going on.
I can't believe it's going on either. Uh-oh, look at this, though. He's in the right direction.
4 bombs, any key, maybe a bomb away.
Yep, he's got it.
If
He's getting there. He's going to be in the shoot room. He is going to find Zelda. And Dr. Jason Kimball, out of nowhere, is going to steal this race away from Taco and win and move on to face the winner of the Saver Pierpont Tournament. Great equalizer striking again, Rick.
Unbelievable. Official speedrun live time of 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 25 seconds. And how many Triforces did he have when Taco came in? What, 3?
It was either 3 or 4. I'm going to have to check this sometime later. But this, in my opinion, is the greatest comeback of the race, the tournament so far. Wow.
And Taco knows of her fate, and it will unfortunately be forfeiting from this race.
boy, poor Taco, man. She had a huge lead going into level 9, but the keys ended up being her undoing, much like they were for Jay Coper and Yunos. Man, you got to feel bad for her. I mean, she played an outstanding race. It's just, very unlucky in level 9.
Well, we knew keys were going to be a big factor for her heading into the late dungeons. She was running out of them, and she is got to be very, very upset at this moment. It's a tough end for her, but my goodness, what a comeback. Congratulations, Dr. Jason Kimball. Welcome.
Thank you.
Winner's bracket.
How far behind was I? Because I did nothing for the first 30 minutes.
Dr. Jason Kimball, you don't want to know. You must have been, I'd say, 25 to 30 minutes behind her.
When Taco entered in, you, I believe, had 3 or 4 Triforce pieces. An unbelievable comeback. She found herself key blocked. She didn't get the any key in 7. And I think that turned out to be the big, great equalizer here. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much.
Wait, go over this seed with us. I mean, level 9, even for you, you had a lot of problems in level 9 trying to find where everything was, but you found silver arrows relatively quickly. What was in your mindset?
Just check every stair, and I didn't want to go through any of them until I had sort of done all of the near the start that I could do. So it still took a little while. I think I ran out of spots to check, and I started taking stairs, and yeah, I was glad to see it. Instead of, what was the other thing, the book. So I could have found the book first.
Yes, and Taco ended up finding the book and not the silver arrows. And yep, you getting into level 9 and finding the silver arrows. The any key ended up being the factor in this race because it proved to be the great equalizer. You made the comeback, so congratulations, Dr. Jason Kimball. So your next opponent is going to be the winner of the Saver Pierpont race. I can only imagine who you're rooting for at this point.
It wouldn't be fair to have disdain for either of the racers. Whoever wins, though, it's going to be a big challenge.
And don't forget, Zeb Gedney was in the same position you were against the number 2 Yunos. He was about 20 minutes behind him, made the same great comeback for the same reason, and that was because he was being key blocked.
So, well, I guess pick up the any key as much as you can.
Indeed. Anything can happen. Level 9 doesn't care who you are. It doesn't matter if you're Crystal Saver or Yunos or whoever. Level 9's the great equalizer, and it makes these great comebacks possible. Again, congratulations. Played a really good game. Slow and steady sometimes wins the race, so hey, good for you. You're moving on to the next round.
Well, thanks a lot, guys.
I'm going to ask you one question here. You're getting an hour in, and you're still only with 2 Triforce pieces. What's going through your mind? What are you doing to keep yourself cool and not freaking out?
Well, the fact that the monitor that the race chat is in is off helps a little bit because I'm not constantly looking over to see if XioMeiLin has finished. I knew I started out weak. I got the white sword at a reasonable time. I had, a steady pace. I knew I had some catching up to do, but things were coming along. So, just keep going and hope that nothing's too trolly, or hope that if it is trolly, your opponent is getting trolled just as hard as you are. There were a couple of sequence. A couple of the levels were ladder block. I thought one of them was whistle blocked, but I just forgot to check in level 8. The room with the item, which were just gels, I could have killed them and gotten the Triforce. I full cleared 8, thinking that it was whistle blocked. So I was like, well, if it's whistle blocked and the whistle's in the ladder spot and I haven't found the ladder yet, maybe she hasn't found the ladder yet either. So
yeah, that was something that was just struck me as weird, just the fact that you hadn't cleared that room out, but you made it back there, got through it real fast. And
I got lucky that the last room I checked, I guess, that I thought had the Triforce actually had the compass. So that should have been a hint, actually, that if I hadn't picked up the compass, there must have been 2 rooms I hadn't cleared. Something to remember next time.
Now, White Sword. you went a good portion of the first 30 minutes without a wood sword, because the wood sword was all the way in the northeast section. What's running through your mind when you're trying to get your way over and you can't find where that wood sword is?
Well, I picked a greedy strategy. I took the heart first. Normally, you should take the candle first. It allows you to kill. It allows you to potentially get through a level, get a key that might block you another level, or perhaps an important item, perhaps bomb drops, all before you've gotten a sword. So I was kind of kicking myself for not. I was taking a greedy approach, hoping it would pay off.
So that's why you took the heart over the candle.
Yeah. Plus, it was close to start, and I thought, well, if I find myself, pretty soon regretting it, then I can always reset. But I got a little bit deep in for that to be viable anymore, and I just had to stay the course.
White sword, 6 hearts. What went through your mind when you made that painful trek through the Lost Hills to find, 5's not enough?
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, that's how this goes. I found a heart pretty soon after, though.
That definitely made it easier.
That made it a lot better.
Now, you mentioned just a few moments ago possibility of going up against the number 1 seed of the tournament, Crystal Saber, or Pierpoint if he ends up beating off Saber. What's going through your mind if you end up having to beat Saber in the next round?
More gambling. Take the candle, take the Triforce and run. Just play well, play smart, and don't leave anything to chance.
And just a fantastic comeback. I'm just really great job with your focus. And one of the things I just wanted to just take a look at is the idea that you have regarding your tracking of the levels, tracking of the overworld. I know you come up with a program to do that yourself. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it started with another runner who built like an Excel spreadsheet or something similar. And he was reading the game info, and then he'd like press a button and it would reveal. So his program already knew, but he wouldn't show it until he had seen it. And I thought that was like really cool. And I couldn't figure out how he was doing it at first. So is he reading the screen? And so that sort of seeded the idea of doing it. And then once I found out what he was doing, I thought, well, I'll do it my way. And it's worked out. I really enjoy racing with it. It takes a load off of my mind. I don't have to stop and write things down.
Now, you're going to be the 4th player now to make into the Elite 8, which means you've got the additional flags you got to think about for your next run, which includes the different start screen, the different HP. How's that going to affect your strategy moving forward?
I like playing with the random HP because it can actually make the game a lot easier. The big thing that I'm worried about is the rooms shuffled between dungeons, because then you no longer know what the drops are. So I've been doing some work going through the maps, rememorizing which rooms have drops, and I'm gonna try and make a list of all the rooms across all the levels, so I can kind of keep track as I'm going. Oh, I've seen this many sand rooms, and so the probability that they have a drop is going up or down. Kind of like counting cards in blackjack. It's a lot to keep on my mind. So I'm not sure how well I'll be able to do it, but it's a strategy that I want that I think will help improve my chances.
Dr. Jason Kimball, I had just checked the replay on the VOD. You had a 19-minute deficit going into 9, and you only had 4 Triforce pieces.
Wow.
So that's the
great equalizer.
Yep. So it's actually the second biggest comeback of the tournament. It felt like the biggest comeback, but yeah, 19 minutes was the deficit. Yunus was 20 minutes ahead of Zeb Gedney. So yeah, this is the second biggest comeback of the tournament so far. But yeah, great equalizer indeed. You made the come from behind win. Congratulations. Rick, you have any other questions for our winner, Dr. Jason Kimball?
I think we're pretty well set. In fact, I don't think we're going to have Taco joining us. I know she's really, really upset about losing this match, and we also got another match that's going on right now over on Crimson Apex's channel, where right now it looks like Rambly currently has a 3-2 Triforce lead over Pam.
Yep. So, Dr. Jason Kimball, again, congratulations on your win. Thank you very much for taking some time for the interview, and have a great rest of your evening, and good luck to you on the next race.
Thanks. I'll see you guys next time.
Ladies and gentlemen,